Room Show, presented by Hometown Hangout. The Locker Room Show is brought to you in part by Future Designs, Building Materials, Duda Hudson State Farm, Owensboro Health Twin, Lakes Medical Center, Midway Pharmacy, Scotty's Hometown Hangout, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, State Farm agent Carter Hill, Your Global Getaway, and by Grayson County Schools. And now, Hometown Hangout presents The Locker Room Show on K105.
Tournaments don't wait for explanations. They demand answers. Thursday afternoon didn't go the Cougars' way, but at the King of the Bluegrass, there's always an waiting. Tonight, Grayson County steps back onto this floor with something to prove. Across the way stands Warren Central, a rare opponent and a fresh challenge. No looking back, no carrying it with you, just Saturday night basketball on one of Kentucky's biggest stages, and a response that matters. And a good evening and welcome back to Fairdale High School for K105's coverage of the King of the Bluegrass 2025. Sam Gormley here with you on the call as this is the Locker Room Show brought to you by our friends at Hometown Hangout. Make sure to stop by and see them before, during, and after every single Grayson County game this season. And this matchup here for Grayson County is against the Dragons of Warren Central. And it is interesting, you know, football, they've had district rivalries against this Warren Central team. The girls have played them, you know, multiple times throughout the years. They'll play in soccer, they'll play in this sport, but the boys teams have not played against one another. You'd have to go all the way back to 2003. So it has been 22 years since these two squads have matched up on the hardwood. And this today, it'll be a date to see who will advance into the next round of the King of the Bluegrass. The winner will get LaRue County, and the loser will get Louisville Trinity. Coming up, we'll introduce you to both squads, talk to the head coach, Travis Johnston, and bring you the starting lineups as it's the Cougs and the Dragons of Warren Central. Coming up, as this is the Hometown Hangout Locker Room Show.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
The holidays are a time for family, joy, and gratitude. At Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, we're honored to be part of your community and to care for you and your loved ones when it matters most. Whether it's a routine checkup or an emergency, we're here close to home with compassionate care you can trust. From all of us at Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, we wish you health, happiness, and a wonderful holiday season. Thank you for trusting us to be part of your story.
Okay, babe, this new home insurance, I'm bugging out.
Why did you say bugging? Ah! And why are you bugging?
I don't know what I'm doing. Why aren't you bugging?
Because we just need a State Farm agent. That's what they do. They help people understand their insurance and not bug out about it. Ah! And they're like there when you need them. Now quit bugging and say the jingle.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Paul Duda Hudson State Farm in Litchfield, 270-287-0287.
Smith Overhead Door isn't just about opening and closing. We're about safety, security, and style for your home or business. As a Future Designs company, we're lifting expectations across Grayson and surrounding counties with top brands like CHI and Chamberlain.
Hey there, I'm Kevin Brooks with Smith Overhead Door. Whether it's a sturdy LiftMaster for your garage or a sleek Clopay door for your shop, we install and service with a commitment to reliability. Smith Overhead Door, we're opening up possibilities.
Secure your entrance at sohd.info.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Warren Central enters with a 3-1 record. They lost to St. X on Thursday in their first game of the King of the Bluegrass, 62-54. The players you're going to need to know for this Warren Central squad, they're going to play, for one, they're going to go very deep. They're going to play a lot of players. Caleb Prince, the senior guard number 1, 13.5 points. And then Armani Bird is an outstanding athlete, 10.8 points, 6.8 rebounds. For Grayson County tonight, it's going to be really simple. Warren Central is going to press a lot. They're very athletic, and how Grayson County reacts to that is going to be how they do in a game like this. Coming up on the Hometown Hangout Locker Room Show, we will introduce you to Grayson County. Talk a little bit about some of the issues they had on Thursday in the loss to North Oldham. As that comes up and more, as this is the Hometown Hangout Locker Room Show on K105.
Hi, I'm Bob with Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill. You might have noticed we don't have fancy decor or celebrity chefs. It's true, we've ignored the trend of upscale dining and extravagant renovations. That gets pretty expensive, you know. And in the end, it's the customer who pays for those upgrades. Not at Hometown Hangout. Our guests come to us for one thing, to have a great time. Whether you're with the family, the whole team, or just friends, you'll love our fun atmosphere, exciting games, and great food. Hometown Hangout on West White Oak. See you after the game.
It's peace of mind when life takes an unexpected turn. It's knowing someone's got your back, whether you're on the road or at home. It's the assurance that your family's future is protected, no matter what. It's the personalized service from someone who truly cares about your needs. It's the unmatched reliability of State Farm. Meet Carter Harrell, your State Farm agent in Litchfield. You're going to like how he's always there for you. Visit State Farm agent Carter Harrell today.
From preschool to prepared, from ready to grow to ready to do, where new becomes normal and me becomes we, as each adventure builds resilience and flexibility, and teamwork, communication, problem solving, and responsibility give way to achievement in the classroom, on the field, and in the spotlight. Achievements measured in inches lead down miles of self-discovery to a destination where potential meets purpose. Grayson County Schools. Success is what you make it.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Grayson County back at the King of the Bluegrass, coming off the loss to North Oldham on Thursday. And if you were with us, you heard the story of that was rebounding. Cougars gave up their most rebounds in a single game in over 2 years. You have to go back to the season opener against Breck in the 2023-24 season. The last time they gave up as many as they did on Thursday. They got out-rebounded by 20. And listen, you're just not going to beat really any team at all if you get out-rebounded by 20 in a game. And the hope is that you can even that a bit more out here today against a good Warren Central team that's by no means huge. But then again, you look on the other side on Thursday, and North Oldham wasn't necessarily massive either. But what Warren Central will get to you with is tenacious rebounding and major athleticism as well. Travis Johnston, he's the head coach. Year number 9, 122 and 119. We'll take a break, talk to him, get his thoughts on the matchup after this, as this is the Hometown Hangout Locker Room Show on K105.
Okay, babe, this new home insurance, I'm bugging out.
Why did you say bugging? Ah! And why are you bugging?
I don't know what I'm doing. Why aren't you bugging?
Because we just need a State Farm agent. That's what they do. They help people understand their insurance and not bug out about it. Ah! And they're like there when you need them. Now quit bugging and say the jingle.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Paul Duda Hudson State Farm in Litchfield, 270-287-0287.
Midway Pharmacy might not have the best selection of fashion accessories, and that's because they're much more interested in your health and less interested in whether or not you're stylish. At Midway Pharmacy, you're getting more than a pharmacy. You're getting a pharmacist who's committed to working with you on all things health-related. Rely upon the full team of pharmacists at Midway Pharmacy. Experience what matters the most when you visit any county-wide location of Midway Pharmacy.
The holidays are a time for family, joy, and gratitude. At Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, we're honored to be part of your community and to care for you and your loved ones when it matters most. Whether it's a routine checkup or an emergency, we're here close to home with compassionate care you can trust. From all of us at Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, we wish you health, happiness, and a wonderful holiday season. Thank you for trusting us to be part of your story.
Homeowners, especially on the lake, have most likely experienced or will experience water erosion on their properties. There is a solution and preventative measures that can protect against this type of erosion. With the help of products and service from Scotty's Contracting and Stone, Crushed Rock Road enhancements can provide erosion control and shoreline protection. Well-designed and maintained erosion control helps ensure that today's beautiful and safe landscapes remain so tomorrow. To discuss erosion control and shoreline restoration solutions with Scotty's Contracting, call 270-259-5696.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gormley joined now by Travis Johnston from the Grayson County Cougars. Coach, your team gave up the most rebounds in a game in over 2 years on Thursday night against North Oldham. When you went back and watched it, was it bad luck? Was it skill? Was it this? Was it that? What was your takeaway from that?
Part of it was them being really big. I would say there might have been 3 or 4 that were kind of bad luck, bounce over our heads to the big guys and stuff like that. But most of them were, you could see plain as day, our guys' shot goes up. We just turn and watch it. The guy for them is just giving more effort, and we got to be better than that because that was pretty much the whole difference in the game.
When you went back and watched it, was there anything you really liked?
Second half, I thought we moved the ball offensively pretty well. I thought we cut good against their zone. I thought we moved the ball. We attacked the spots where we had worked on attacking in their zone. But again, it's going back to that second quarter, just having that big lull there is hard to overcome against good teams.
Warren Central tonight, well, they're just more athletic than you. If you get into a game where you're going to out-athlete them, that's just not going to happen. How do you battle when you're not the most athletic team?
Well, first off, we can't throw it to them. We can't turn it over, and we can't have live ball turnovers when we do. But the biggest thing is we still want to play our game. So, miss rebound, we still want to push. We still want to try to get out in transition because that's where we're best at. But at the same time, if we break our press and the flow of the game says, hey, we need to get a good shot, then we need to stop and not just – because for them, a bad shot's just as good of a turnover or a quick shot's just as good of a turnover. And with Jack having to do a lot of ball handling stuff for us as well, there's times where we're going to need to break the press and then bring it straight back out and get into some offense. And that's how you navigate the fast pace and then trying to slow down a team like that.
You mentioned the press. They're going to bring that to you. And if we're being honest, over these last year or so, the press has given you some issues. You think back to the region tournament, Catholic came out that late, and it gave you a lot of issues. How do you beat that tonight?
We can't dribble. We can't over-dribble. You can take a couple, but you have to make quick decisions with them because they are very good at reading the pass off the ball and running through it. And we have to make sure that we're meeting the pass and we are making those decisions a little bit quicker because the longer you hold it, the easier the trap gets there. And then once they get there, they have really, really good traps with high hands. So we got to make sure that we don't let them get in those positions.
Offensively, they've got a couple of guys that can really score it. How do you limit them?
We got to be physical with Bird. He's very, very good. We can't let him get offensive rebounding chances because they're going to end up in dunks. And then they got a few guys who can put it on the floor and a couple shooters, and they're just a really good team. That Bird is their leading scorer and probably their best player, but they play 12 guys that there's not a whole lot of difference between 2, 3, and 12. So it's going to be a difficult matchup.
You have Ethan on your bench. He at least knows William Unsold probably better than most assistants coaches that you have. Well, in fact, yeah, because he was served under him for however many years. Does that help?
A little bit because he knows kind of what they're looking for in their pressure if they're waiting for us to see our backs or put it on the floor and things like that. But in the grand scheme, probably not because their team, he was on that team that won the state title, and that team was a little bit different than this one. They had a lot of size, very, very good. Not to say this team is deep. They got several guys who can play. They don't slow it down. They're going to press for 32 minutes, and but it does help a little bit him knowing kind of where they like to pick their spots at.
Coach, good luck. Thanks. More comes up on the locker room show after this.
It's peace of mind when life takes an unexpected turn. It's knowing someone's got your back, whether you're on the road or at home. It's the assurance that your family's future is protected, no matter what. It's the personalized service from someone who truly cares about your needs. It's the unmatched reliability of State Farm. Meet Carter Harrell, your State Farm agent in Litchfield. You're going to like how he's always there for you. Visit State Farm agent Carter Harrell today.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Very quickly, the starting lineups for Warren Central will be Bird, Prince, Carter, Holbert, and Holbert. You got 2 Holberts on the floor. And for Grayson County, it'll be Armstrong, Langdon, Gaither, Higdon, Logston. The play-by-play is next, as this has been the Hometown Hangout Locker Room Show on K105.
This is the Locker Room Show, presented by Hometown Hangout. The Locker Room Show is brought to you in part by Future Designs, Building Materials, Duda Hudson State Farm, Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, Midway Pharmacy, Scotty's Contracting, and Stone. Hometown Hangout, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, State Farm agent Carter Hill, Your Global Getaway, and by Grayson County Schools. And now, Hometown Hangout presents the Locker Room Show on K105.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Kyle writes, I've been using Future Designs for years, and I've never been disappointed. They're the best in the business. Thanks for letting us know, Kyle. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
The holidays are a time for family, joy, and gratitude. At Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, we're honored to be part of your community and to care for you and your loved ones when it matters most. Whether it's a routine checkup or an emergency, we're here close to home with compassionate care you can trust. From all of us at Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, we wish you health, happiness, and a wonderful holiday season. Thank you for trusting us to be part of your story.
This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105. Tonight's Cougar contest is sponsored by Future Designs, Building Materials, Duda Hudson State Farm, Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, Midway Pharmacy, Scotty's Contracting, and Stone. Hometown Hangout, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, State Farm agent Carter Hill, Your Global Getaway, and by Grayson County Schools. Now, let's get you courtside for Cougar basketball.
It's time for basketball in Louisville as the Grayson County Cougars are about to take on the Warren Central Dragons. Consolation bracket of the King of the Bluegrass. The whistle has been blown. Jack Logston against Armani Bird, and the opening tip is controlled by the Dragons of Warren Central. They're going to be the road team on the scoreboard today, working from left to right on our radio dial. We're on the stage opposite of the fans, but behind the benches here in the smaller gym at Fairdale High School. Warren Central got here with a loss to St. X. They lost that game 62-54. There's a 3 top side, good, put in by Caleb Prince, and that's how we get going here for Warren Central, an early 3-point shooter. 3-0, they lead 30 seconds into the game. Grayson County needs to find a way to get some more offense. They're without, again, Jagger Martis. He's their second leading scorer. Jack Logston, though, he did the majority of the scoring in their loss to North Oldham. He had 29 points to go along with 8 rebounds, and rebounds was the story. Warren Central, a very aggressive defensive team. Gaither loses the ball up top, and here comes Warren Central 1-on-2. They're going to loop it up, and a shot in transition laid up to Armani Bird, who lays it in at the rim. And Warren Central leads Grayson County 5-0, 1 minute into the game here. Not a good start for Grayson County, and a foul in the backcourt is going to be whistled on Ryan Holbert. Holbert's first and the team's first here. You heard Travis Johnston talk about it in the open. The way Grayson County, they're going to have to find a way to slow down this pressure from Warren Central. If they don't, it's going to be a long night. There's just no other way to put it than that. Langdon will run the point for Grayson County between the legs. Handoff pass to Higdon. Higdon curls it around. Some movement happening on the Grayson County offense. Jump pass into the corner to Logston. Logston spins down the left lane. Off the left side with the left hand. Can't get it to drop. Rebounded by Bird, and Warren Central immediately out and running. 2-on-3. Bird transition 3 right side. No good off the front of the iron. Picked up, tapped up in the air on the rebound, and it's out of bounds off of Logston. It'll stay with Warren Central. The Dragons are 3-1. They opened the year with wins against Germantown, Mississippi. That was earlier in the day that Grayson County played in the Marshall County Hoop Fest. That was one of the earlier games. And Danville Christian, they beat them, who Grayson could see next week at Henry County. And then Taylor County, who Grayson County played in the scrimmage. The inbound pass deflected by Logston, saved in by Armstrong, into the hands, and blocked by Logston on the inside as Prince ran the baseline, and Logston was able to deny it on the interior. Langdon, outlet to Higdon, into Armstrong, cuts down the lane. Armstrong misses the layup on the right side. Warren Central pushing. They have numbers 5-on-4. Bounce pass on the inside, not a good one, and Jeremiah McCombs can't get it. McCombs, the senior, averaging 6 points a game, 6.8 rebounds, very long legs. This player is Armani Bird. They have him listed as a shooting guard, but 6'8", averaging 11 and 7. Up the far side of the floor, a foul going to be called on Warren Central. There is a foul called on Dominique Anthony, his first and the team's second. And we apologize for not being able to bring video. It's not our decision. We're not allowed to bring a video coverage, so it's just audio. You're having to go old school here today. Grayson's still looking for their first points as they trail 5-0, 2 minutes in the game. Armstrong drives in, runner with the right hand, put in by Armstrong on the inside. And the Cougs are on the board. It's 5-2 to Warren Central. Quickly moving, throwing a pass off into the corner. I have a blind spot in this near corner from where our vantage point is on the stage. If there's something taken from the right side near corner, it's going to be tough for me to see. In the lane, blocked by Langdon, and Logston gets the rebound, and then he's fouled by Bird. No, they're actually going to give the foul to Anthony instead. That is his second and the team's third. And Dominique Anthony is going to be called for the foul, and he is averaging 7 points and 4 rebounds. Gavin Carter enters the game in place of Anthony, who picks up those 2 early fouls. 5-2, Warren Central leads Grayson. 5.5 left in the first quarter. Cougars trying to settle in after Warren Central got off to a very quick start. Logston trapped to the half-court line to Higdon, flips it off to Armstrong. Transition right side, 3, good for Brody. Deep 3 on the right side. We're knotted up at 5. On the inside, spinning pass out to Bird. A little ball fake, and they'll back it off. And Caleb Prince will set up the offense. Prince been offered by Berea. The senior guard averages 13.5 points. He is their leading scorer. Shoots at 41% from the field. Curling it around down the right side, and a walk is going to be called as the court monster gets Jeremiah McCombs. There is a Warren Central-ish connection on the Grayson County bench as assistant coach Ethan Meredith served under William Unseld, the longtime Warren Central head coach, for a couple of years, including when they won their state title a couple of years ago. Langdon jump past the half-court line to Higdon. Higdon's going to take it himself as he spins, looks for help, finds Armstrong trailing left side 3, just a little bit too strong. Long rebound, chased down, and a foul on the rebound going to be called on Higdon. His first and the team's first. Karan Johnson in for Warren Central. He's a shooter. Over half his shots this season have come from three-point range, averages 6.7 points. You heard Travis Johnson talk in the open. This Warren Central team goes very deep. They don't necessarily have, 4 guys at the top like a Grayson County who are going to get the majority of the scoring, as a free throw line jumper is good by Gavin Carter to put Warren Central back on top 7-5. Instead, they're just going to run a bunch of bodies. Travis Johnson say there's not that much of a difference between 3 and 12 on their bench. Armstrong on the inside, lets the defender go by. Flip shot on the left side's good. Brody's got all 7 of Grayson County's points, so we're knotted up at 7 with 4:10 left in the first quarter. Left side, dribble picked up, swings off right wing to Bird. His 3 is way off to the right. He tried to use the glass. Rebound into the hands of Gaither for Grayson County. Caden Gaither had a really good debut, struggled a little bit against North Oldham, and you have to wonder in that their former region foes, whether they just kind of knew more about Caden Gaither. Is down the right lane. Langdon takes it to the hole, and he's fouled from behind. Foul called on Warren Central. I didn't catch who the foul was on. Whoever it was the first foul called on the player, and Langdon will go to the line. 71.4% this season, way too strong. Bird gets the loose ball on the rebound. Langdon had a really good start to the season shooting free throws and has not been great over the last week and a half or so. Bird right wing guarded by Logston. Cougars going man-to-man. 3 right side off the back of the iron. Long rebound knocked by Gaither into the hands of Bird. Left side, ball fake for Johnson. He drives in, right-hand floater. The roll, not there. Logston has the rebound for Grayson County. Flings it out. Grayson's got numbers. Langdon down the right side, goes up for a flip, and he's fouled by Warren Central. They had numbers. Langdon, I think, was going up to dunk it, and it allowed Warren Central to come back. It's called on Carter, his first, team's 5th. Langdon will go back to the line to shoot 2. It's one of those, the dunk is fine, but if you're not going to go up and do it right away, just lay it in. 2 points is a lot more important, especially in these games against a really good team in Warren Central. First one good for Langdon. Chase Bonnock in for Grayson County. He had to miss the last 2 games after picking up the 2 technicals in the game against Edmonson County. 10-7 is the Grayson County lead. Langdon will look to make it 11-7, and he does not. Too strong on the free throw, into the hands of Carter for Warren Central. They give it up to Bird on the right side, back to Carter. Carter guarded by Langdon. Handoff pass, back to Carter, 18 left side, way too strong. Logston with another loose board for Grayson County. Cougars are pushing. Logston angles back towards the middle. He's yet to score today. Brody Armstrong has 7. Langdon has 3. Gaither up top, little ball fake. Spins all the way around. Now Gaither's going to drive it himself. He kicks it out to Langdon. Open 3, far corner. It's short. Just barely got part of the rim. Armstrong had the rebound and then lost it in the hands of Carter for the Dragons. Up to Bird. Bird gives it right side. Might have gotten away with a walk, as that was given to Randall Holbert. You got 2 Holberts, Ryan and Randall. 3 top side. Good. Rattles in for Karan Johnson. We mentioned he is a shooter. And that ties us up at 10 here with 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. And William Unsold continues to just run different bodies out. He's got a couple more subs waiting check-in at the next stoppage. Full court, half court, man-to-man defense. Logston off the screen, 3, top side. The roll's not there. Rebounded by Warren Central. Up to the near side comes Karan Johnson in transition for Warren Central. Left side, Bird. On the inside, Gaither got a hand on the pass. It's run back down, though, by Duncan, who's into the game for Warren Central. He's a good rebounder, only not much of a threat offensively. Turnaround jumper by Bird, hits off the side of the backboard and goes into the hands of Armstrong. He's looking for help with a guard and finds it with Gaither up the top side. 10-10, Grayson and Warren Central, 1:45 left in the first quarter. Gaither on the right wing, up top to Armstrong. Armstrong gets the defender in the air. Armstrong pulls up from 10 on the left side. Basket good for Brody. He's got 9. Cougs up 12-10, 90 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Carter, guarded by Langdon. Right side to Bird. Up top, Bonnock takes the steal. Bonnock in transition. Layup good for Bonnock. Welcome back, number 10. Grayson County leads 14-10. Right side, that is Randall Holbert. Left side to Johnson. High arcing rainbow 3, misses. Langdon with a rebound for Grayson. Cougars are running. They've got numbers. Langdon kicks into the corner. Gaither, little ball fake. Picks it up, gives it into Langdon on the left block. Tried to get it back to Gaither, and a foul's going to be called as Gaither was held on the drive by Bird. And there'll be shooting fouls called. It'll be 2 shots. And that'll be Bird's first. And 2 coming for Gaither. 4 of 6 is a Cougar this year from the charity stripe. And he misses the first one. This is a part of his game that you definitely will want to see it improve. Multiple subs in for Warren Central. You got Murrell, who's going to make his first appearance of the season. You've got Caleb Prince back in, along with Jeremiah McCombs. 56.9 left in the first quarter. The second shot is good by Gaither. And it's 15-10 Grayson County as Camden Sanders, our reigning hometown hangout MVP, checks into the game here for Grayson County. 56.9 left first quarter. Grayson County leads 15-10 against Warren Central. Left side, Ian Daniel. Pass on the interior. Giving it back from Murrell. Right-handed off-balance runner. Good by McCombs on the lane on that far side. It's a 3-point Grayson County lead. This is allowing Warren Central, though, to set up their defense, rather. Grayson breaks it, though. Bounce pass right side to Armstrong. Tight defense by Warren Central. They're really calling it tight, though, which I think plays into Grayson County's favor as Warren Central already dealing with some early foul trouble. 20 seconds remaining. Armstrong drives down the left side to the hole. Right side, good for Brody on the take. 13 seconds and counting now. 17-12. Grayson up 5, and Warren Central will hold for the final shots. Prince will go up to the F logo at the middle. 5 seconds now. Prince, guarded by Langdon, goes to the left side, stops in the lane, spins all the way around over top of Langdon. Off to the left side. The basket's no good. And at the end of the first quarter of play, Grayson County has the lead against Warren Central 17-12. As this is Cougar basketball on K105.
Hi, I'm Bob with Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill. You might have noticed we don't have fancy decor or celebrity chefs. It's true. We've ignored the trend of upscale dining and extravagant renovations. That gets pretty expensive, you know. And in the end, it's the customer who pays for those upgrades. Not at Hometown Hangout. Our guests come to us for one thing, to have a great time. Whether you're with the family, the whole team, or just friends, you'll love our fun atmosphere, exciting games, and great food. Hometown Hangout on West White Oak. See you after the game.
Quality paves the way. That's the motto of Scotty's Contracting in Stone. All of the crushed stone products from Scotty's Quarry in Litchfield are mined underground. Scotty's Contracting and Paving provides cleaner products made from pure limestone. If you agree that quality makes the difference, contact the team at Scotty's Contracting in Stone for crushed stone products for your project at 259-5696. That's 259-5696. Our quarry is located on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
A thrilling start to this game. Grayson County leads Warren Central 17-12. Kind of similar, though, to the game on Thursday. Grayson was tied with North Oldham 20-20, but that second quarter was ugly for Grayson. You can't have a repeat of that in tournaments like this. You got to keep the foot on the pedal. Grayson will start with the ball right to left. Again, they were in their home whites today here in the smaller gym at Fairdale, and Armstrong is fouled on the right side on the pass as Caleb Prince got a little too handsy. His first. No, that's actually his second. Remember, I missed a foul earlier, and the leading scorer for Warren Central now has 2 fouls, and he's remaining in the game. And I think if you're Grayson, go right at him, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're giving it to Armstrong, who's guarded by Prince. Bounce pass back to Langdon, and Travis Johnston's calling for them to go at Prince, trying to get that third foul. Logston in the corner, inside, wide open, Langdon on the left side, but he's blocked the rim. Grayson was looking for a foul, and I thought it looked like they hit his arm, but I guess it was all ball on the inside. That's at least what the official said. Stopping at the free throw line, back out to Prince. Again, he is in the game right now with 2 fouls. If Grayson could get a third on him, it would be huge. A 3 on the right side is a duck off the backside, rebound, out of bounds off of Higdon. Ryan Holbert, that 3 went up, and it just kind of died on the back of the rim. And they'll loop it out to the left side to Jeremiah McCombs. 17-12, Grayson County leads Warren Central. Winner will play LaRue County tomorrow night at 6:30 Central. Loser will play Louisville Trinity. As there's a pull-up jumper from 18, it's missed. Armstrong gets the rebound for Grayson County. That'll be at 5 o'clock Central here in this same gym. The smaller one at Fairdale. Deep right side 3 by Logston. Hits off the front of the iron, and the rebound. Sanders tried to get it, but it goes out. Logston still yet to score for Grayson County. Averaging 24 points a game and 8 rebounds. He's got quite a few rebounds, though, as Hank Plona, the WKU head coach, is in the building, presumably to watch Jack. But also, obviously, Warren Central not far from campus at all. 3 right side, good by Ryan Holbert. 75% of his shots have come from 3 this season, and he gets that one to make it a 2-point game. Holbert guarding Langdon. Langdon breaks the timeline right at the middle. 17-15, Cougars have the lead. 6.5 left in the first half. Sanders left side to Logston. Logston step back, 18 top side, good! Jack's on the board. His first points of the game. It's 17-15. Or rather 19-15, even better if you're a Grayson County fan. Falling down, but somehow flipping it out to the corner to McCombs. Back out into the far side to Prince. I'll tell you what, Prince is just a great athlete. You have to be super athletic to be able to make a pass like that as you're falling down, flipping it out. Kind of looked like that play of Joe Burrow last year where he threw the ball into the end zone in the Browns game. 3 in the corner, good. Put in by Ian Daniel. Only attempted 8 shots all season. That was his 9th. A lot of them have come from 3, though, as Daniel brings the Grayson County lead down to 1. Logston across the timeline, guarded tightly. Logston behind the back dribble. Looking to create his own space. He loses it. Loose ball, and Warren Central's got it. Here comes Warren Central. Down the right side. Shot good, and Warren Central back on top. Caleb Prince in transition makes it 20-19. That wasn't a great moment for Jack as he was trying to do it too much, and it allowed for an easy turnover and a run out. And you can't give this team runouts. Langdon down the right side. He'll pull up 15 right side. It's off to the left. No good. And the offense had been really good for Grayson, and over these last couple of possessions, not great. Lowering the shoulder and a foul. Sanders is going to foul Holbert, and honestly, probably not the worst foul in the world, especially for Camden, who has fouls to give. Just his first and the team's first. Caden Gaither will re-enter. Sanders will come out. And Warren Central is continuing to run players in and out. Every single time there's a dead ball, 2 more players come in. Very deep team. Left side, Carter. Carter drives right around Armstrong. Gets the hole. Right side, good. Almost put too much on it, and Carter's got 4 points. And Warren Central's lead is back to 3 now. 22-13, 4:50 left in the first half. Langdon up the near side, guarded by Holbert. Crosses it to the far side to Armstrong, who almost lost his dribble. Headband is back, though, for Brody. He lowers his shoulder. Right-hand runner missed. Rebound goes through his hands and into the hands of Carter. Outlets to Daniel. He realized he doesn't have numbers. He thought about pulling up. He drives in instead, gets away with a walk, and they give it in back into the interior to Carter. He spins towards that right hand, too strong, and Logston is taken down. And it was one of those that Armani Bird tackled Jack, and immediately after he got on top of Jack, he immediately helped him up as if to say that was one of those that looked really, really bad, but there was no malintent whatsoever. Travis Johnston wants a 30. We'll take the 30 with him as the Cougars trail by 3, 4:25 left in the first half. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Smith Overhead Door is redefining entryways in Litchfield, where every click of the remote promises reliability. It's not just about opening doors, it's about lasting assurance. We offer a service that inspects each part, making sure your door system thrives. With our service agreement, with inspections up to 4 times a year, we spot the signs of wear before they whisper a problem, saving you more than just peace of mind. Opt for a 2-year plan and the savings rise. Make sure you get out the door with Smith Overhead Door at sohd.info. We're not just opening doors, we're opening possibilities.
Travis Johnson had an impassioned talk with his team, and that is, and I think it's probably on those last 3 or 4 possessions, it turned into a lot more hero ball. And you know what I mean by that is it's a lot more just one-on-one. Let me see if I can take my guy instead of let's run a little bit of offense, which they were doing earlier in the game, and they were getting good shots because of it. They trail by 3, 22-19, 4:18 left here in the first half. Langdon breaks the timeline across the high side. Got the starting 5 in the game now for Grayson. It's Gaither left wing. Gaither bodied up, spins it off to Logston, who's open top side, misses the 3, and picked up by Carter for Warren Central. An outlet to Holbert. Giving it to Daniel left wing, up top to Carter. Catch and shoot 3, backside misses, rebounded by Bird for Warren Central. He knocks it off then to Prince. Prince feeds it into the post to Carter. Carter back out to Daniel on the far side. Resetting up the offense, Bird gets Logston in the air, gives it in the corner, little head fake from Prince. He's picked up by Higdon. Now he's just going to take the 3, misses it. Higdon's got the rebound. Now Grayson County can push. Higdon curls all the way around, guarded by Daniel. He takes in Daniel. Nice move by Higdon, flips it up. It's no good, but he's fouled. What a take by Kyle Higdon. It's called on Daniel, his first, team's 3rd. And it'll be Kyle Higdon to shoot 2 free throws. He is 1 of 1 this year. That 1 free throw came against North Oldham on Thursday, and he's now 2 of 2 is Kyle. I think Kyle, I feel like it's an overused nickname that you see used on teams and stuff, but I think it really fits for Kyle of just being the glue of this team. He's such an important player, and if you're just a casual fan, you might look at the stats and might not watch intently and everything. You might not always see the things that he does. But if you watch a game back, you just see those little things pop up. Steven talks about it so much. Second one coming for Higdon. It's good. Makes them both. 1 point Warren Central lead, 22-21, 3.5 left in the first half. Cougars only scored 4 points in the second quarter. It's very deja vu-ish to the North Oldham game. Best part is that at least your defense is looking better and not allowing a lead to be built by Warren Central. It's only 1 right now. Right side Carter, handoff pass to Bird, guarded by Logston. Logston doing a really good job on Bird, who only has 2 points. Head fake, driving in, jump pass back to Bird on the right side. 3, right side, good for Bird. As Bird had Logston extending out to make it, Logston was just a half a step too slow to get out there on the contest. One of the first mistakes Logston had made defensively on Bird all night, and really it wasn't even that much of a mistake. Armstrong on the right side, spins to his left, goes up way off to the left, misses the shot, and it's picked up by Holbert. Here comes Ryan Holbert in transition, no look pass to Bird, another 3 right side, too strong. Gaither had a rebound, and he's immediately looking to push for Grayson County. Behind the back dribble does Gaither, bounce pass back to Armstrong, who crosses the timeline. 25-21, Grayson County trails Warren Central, 2:20 left in the first half. Left side, Gaither. Ball fake. Gaither spins to the left side, goes up off balance, misses the shot. Rebound saved by Gaither. It goes into the hands, though, of Johnson. Outlet to Bird. Here goes Warren Central. 2-on-1 down the left side, stripped by Logston, but a foul is going to be called on Logston, just being his first and the team's second. It'll send Gavin Carter to the line. His first free throws of the season. This Warren Central team doesn't get to the free throw line very often. They make about 70% of them this year, and first free throw, no good from Carter. Carter primarily a post player, because as a team, they don't shoot a ton of threes either. But yet they've hit 4 of them in the first half. Whereas Grayson County's only hit 1, and that's the difference right now. Second chance, misses them both. Langdon with a rebound for Grayson. 25-21, Warren Central leads, 2 minutes left in the first half. Cougars just need a bucket here. They've got a lot of hero ball in this half. Logston down the right side to the hole, basket. Good for Logston on the right side, 2-point game. 25-23, 1:45 left in the first half. But in transition, Johnson open 3, missed, tapped off on the rebound, and a foul on the rebound is going to be called on Marnie Bird. That is his third. Team's fourth, as they were fighting for it, and I didn't know who the foul was going to be called on, but both officials agreed that it was on Bird, and that's 3. That's big. About 90 seconds remaining in the first half. The second quarter of horrors for Grayson County here at Fairdale has continued. Gaither on the right wing. Ball fake, gets the defender in the air, looking for help, finds it back up top to Higdon. Higdon gets a screen from Gaither. Higdon drives the baseline. Higdon tries to flip it off. He fed it to Langdon. Too good of a pass. Armstrong has it. 3 players on him. Armstrong bounce pass back out to Logston. Defender in the air. Logston from the elbow. Left side. Good for Jack Logston. Tie game. 25-all. 1:08 left here in the first half. Wide open on the interior. They miss Murrell on the interior. Back out 3. Left wing. No good. Logston hand on the rebound, and he was fouled from behind by Warren Central, and that'll be free throws for Jack Logston. Called on Jeremiah McCombs, his first. Logston to shoot 2. He's been very good from the free throw line this year, 94.1% for the Western Kentucky commit. Very quiet in this gym. Definitely a pro-Grayson County crowd, though. And Logston buries the first free throw. Grayson County back on top now, 26-25. Kyle Higdon will come out. Chase Bonnock will come back in. Second chance for Logston, and it's no good. That ends a long stretch of consecutive free throws made. And the lead is just 1 for Grayson County with 53 seconds left in the first half. Driving down the right side, all the way around. The ball swings over to the far corner. Warren Central runs some really good offense. They're always moving. Inside pass deflected and taken away by Armstrong. He flings it into the hands of Gaither. Gaither breaks the timeline right up the middle. Gaither goes back to the right hand and gives it back now to Logston. See if Travis Johnston will hold for the final shot here. 30 seconds and counting. I think it's one of these you do unless you get a high percentage shot, and then you're not going to be unhappy with it. Langdon in between the circles. Back to Armstrong, right side, 18 seconds now and counting. And now I think the more time that comes off, the more you wait. Armstrong gives it back now to Langdon, 8 seconds. Now they will hold for the final shot. Langdon up top with 4 seconds. Langdon curls it around, has nowhere to go on the right side. Gaither, 1 second, 3 in the corner. The buzzer's good for Caden Gaither at the buzzer, and the Cougars take a lead into the half of 29-25. What a shot knocked down for the newest member of the Orange and Blue. And at the end of the first half of play, it is Grayson County 29, Warren Central 25. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Okay, babe, this new home insurance, I'm bugging out.
Why did you say bugging? And why are you bugging?
I don't know what I'm doing. Why aren't you bugging?
Because we just need a State Farm agent. That's what they do. They help people understand their insurance and not bug out about it. And they're like there when you need them. Now quit bugging and say the jingle.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Call Duda Hudson State Farm in Litchfield, 270-287-0287.
At your global getaway, we're all about creating unforgettable journeys. Now's the perfect time to plan your 2026 adventure. Fancy a Royal Caribbean cruise, a Hawaiian escape, or a magical Disney World trip? We've got you covered. As a Royal Caribbean Master of Adventure, we're here for your cruise weddings, honeymoons, and vow renewals. Trust us, you'll be in expert hands. Visit yourglobalgetaway.com and let's make your dreams a reality. Your adventure awaits.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
Midway Pharmacy is your trusted local partner in health and wellness, offering free delivery so you never have to worry about picking up your medications. The friendly staff knows you by name and is always ready to assist you. Living and raising our families in the same community, they understand your needs. With a wide range of services and personalized care, Midway Pharmacy is here to make your life easier and healthier. Visit or call any countywide location today of Midway Pharmacy.
Living on the lake is a luxury. Lake homeowners have been supplementing their properties with the best quality rock, stone, and asphalt products from Scotty's Contracting and Stone for years. Scotty's Quarry has been serving our lake customers with cleaner, underground mined, pure limestone for driveways, landscaping, and construction projects. Our crushed stone products can also be used to assist in erosion control near waterways. If you live on the lake, contact Scotty's Contracting and Stone for an estimate on high-quality products and service at 270-259-5696.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
That was a fun first half of play. Grayson County leads 29-25. Caden Gaither drills the big three to beat the buzzer over in that far corner to give Grayson the 4-point advantage at the half. Coming up on our halftime show, we'll run down the scoring from this game. There's a couple of scores from around the region that happened earlier today. We'll kind of set the stage for what could happen, too, over these next couple of days. And who knows what other shenanigans we could get into over the next 7 minutes as the Cougars are up 4 at the half on Warren Central in the KOB. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Midway Pharmacy might not have the best selection of fashion accessories, and that's because they're much more interested in your health and less interested in whether or not you're styling. At Midway Pharmacy, you're getting more than a pharmacy. You're getting a pharmacist who's committed to working with you on all things health-related. Rely upon the full team of pharmacists at Midway Pharmacy. Experience what matters the most when you visit any county-wide location of Midway Pharmacy.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Susan writes, I'm remodeling my kitchen and Future Designs had everything I needed. They even helped me design my dream kitchen. Thanks, Susan. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building
How do you define success? Is it in the mastery of skills, in teamwork, in responsibility and self-discipline? Is it found through communication or through problem solving, innovation? Is it in the inches of small victories that lead down miles of self-discovery to a destination where potential and purpose meet? Prepared and confident, Grayson County Schools. Success is what you make it.
The holidays are a time for family, joy, and gratitude. At Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, we're honored to be part of your community and to care for you and your loved ones when it matters most. Whether it's a routine checkup or an emergency, we're here close to home with compassionate care you can trust. From all of us at Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, we wish you health, happiness, and a wonderful holiday season. Thank you for trusting us to be part of your story.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Fairdale High School. Grayson County leads Warren Central 29-25 at the half. Quickly, just to mention here, so if Grayson County wins this game, they will play LaRue County tomorrow at 7:30. If they lose, they will play Louisville Trinity at 6. Those are both, so it's 7:30 Eastern, 6 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. If they win tonight and win tomorrow, they would then come back on Monday and play again at 3 Eastern. Just wanted to at least mention that for planning purposes. Some scores to bring you here from around the area of the state here. As I know, I saw Davis County Lady Panthers had a big win today against McLean County. They won by 20 or something. I'll see if I can't find that. Madison Central comes back to defeat Fairdale today in the KOB on the other side. And let's see if I can't find a score. That was 82-76. That was a high-scoring second half, as it was only like 30-22 at the half there. LaRue County beat Trinity 54-42 in one of the games that we mentioned just a few moments ago. We'll take a break, have more on the halftime show, run down the scoring from this game as the Cougs are up 4 at the half against Warren Central. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Ever struggle to find a place where everyone can have a good time? Whether it's guys' night out, girls' night out, or the whole family, Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill has you covered. Celebrate with the team after the game. Enjoy live music or enjoy the cornhole tournament. The arcade games keep the kids entertained while you enjoy happy hour discounts on drinks and appetizers. With a full menu of the longer favorites, there's something for everyone. Find Hometown Hangout on Lest Might Oak in Litchfield.
From preschool to prepared, from ready to grow to ready to do, where new becomes normal and me becomes we, as each adventure builds resilience and flexibility, and teamwork, communication, problem solving, and responsibility give way to achievement in the classroom, on the field, and in the spotlight. Achievements measured in inches lead down miles of self-discovery to a destination where potential meets purpose. Grayson County Schools. Success is what you make it.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Grayson County leads Warren Central 29-25 at the half here of the King of the Bluegrass. It's interesting. Warren Central is still in the locker room, and we're about 90 seconds away from starting in the second half. Willie Unsold clearly none too thrilled with the performance he got. Very quickly, the scoring. And it's very spread out for Warren Central. Armani Bird and Caleb Prince have 5. 4 points for Gavin Carter, 3 for Ryan Holbert, Karan Johnson, and Ian Daniel, and 2 for Jeremiah McCombs. For Grayson County, it's 11 for Brody Armstrong, 7 for Jack Logston, 4 for Caden Gaither, 3 for Spencer Langdon, and 2 for Chase Balnock. Second half's next. Cougs up 4. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
It's peace of mind when life takes an unexpected turn. It's knowing someone's got your back, whether you're on the road or at home. It's the assurance that your family's future is protected, no matter what. It's the personalized service from someone who truly cares about your needs. It's the unmatched reliability of State Farm. Meet Carter Harrell, your State Farm agent in Litchfield. You're going to like how he's always there for you. Visit State Farm agent Carter Harrell today.
Homeowners, especially on the lake, have most likely experienced or will experience water erosion on their properties. There is a solution and preventative measures that can protect against this type of erosion. With the help of products and service from Scotty's Contracting and Stone, crushed rock road enhancements can provide erosion control and shoreline protection. Well-designed and maintained erosion control helps ensure that today's beautiful and safe landscapes remain so tomorrow. To discuss erosion control and shoreline restoration solutions with Scotty's Contracting, call 270-259-5696.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
You know, we talk a lot about body language, Steven and I do, especially in the girls' side. And, you know, you can read a lot about a team by the way they come on the floor to start a half. Warren Central kind of shoulders slugged a little bit. Just mentioning it. And it is also interesting that they did not come on the floor until there were 12 seconds left in the half. That was the first time that Warren Central, their first player, hit the floor with 12 seconds left in the halftime clock. That is the longest I think I've ever seen a team wait to come back out. They did not take a single warm-up shot in the half. Grayson County probably came out with about 3 or 4 minutes. Again, just something to mention. Warren Central starts with the ball here in the second half. We work from right to left now. Again, they remain in their road Navy jerseys. It's 29-25. They really had their scoring spread out. 7 different players scored in the half of play. Flipping into the corner, open three by Bird is good. Armani Bird knocks in a three, and Warren Central brings it to within 1. Very similar to how this game started. Warren Central, in their first possession of the game, hit a three, and now they get a three on their first possession of the second half. Armstrong on the right elbow. Takes a dribble. Double team comes up top, spins all the way around, and he's fouled by Prince. And that'll be Prince's third and the team's first. Foul trouble is going to be a story for Warren Central. Armani Bird has 3. Caleb Prince has 3. Dominique Anthony has 3. The Cougars only called for 3 total fouls in the first half. Gaither on the right wing. Going to drive in on Bird, flips it back to Armstrong. Armstrong at the free throw line, spins to his right, finds help, looping back off to Logston. Logston, a relatively quiet first half, only 7 points. That came in a little spurt. Logston pulls up a three, top side. It's short. Higdon with a rebound, though, for Grayson. Back into the corner to Armstrong. Gets the defender in the air. Bounce pass to the left block to Langdon, who can't corral it. And the ball heads back the other way. 29-28. Grayson leads by 1. 6:45 left in the third quarter. Higdon is going to be whistled for a foul now as Caleb Prince came in, and Higdon did just ever so slightly reach that arm out there, and Higdon is the first Cougar to be called for 2 fouls in the game. Pass into the corner to McCombs. He can shoot it. 3 of 7 from 3 this year. Into the corner, Bird, 3 in the corner, missed. Rebound taken off the head. It's missed on the interior. Another rebound on the inside for McCombs, and now a foul is going to be called. Called on Armstrong. That is his first and the team's second. 29-28, 6:28 left in the third quarter. Scanning, and they throw it in. Just jumping up to grab it is Bird. In the corner to Prince, guarded by Higdon. Hard screen. Prince pulls up left side, misses the shot. Another rebound, though, for Warren Central. Back out 3 is good for Prince. And Warren Central's got the lead back now at 31-29, and this allows for Warren Central to take the press and pick it up. Logston breaks the timeline with relative ease. Grayson trails by 2. Gaither right side, thought about stepping into the 3. Higdon up top. Higdon drives, kicks back to Gaither. Now he will shoot the 3. It looks good, and it's not good, though. Logston tapped the rebound from behind into the hands of Anthony, though, for Warren Central, and they're off and running up the other side. Far side, it is Prince. Feeds it into the post to Anthony. Anthony falls with it. He was able to flip it back though to McCombs. McCombs gives it back to Anthony in the corner. Back up top now. Warren Central with a 2-point lead and the ball. Driving in with 5.5 left in the third quarter. Spinning in the lane. Up top, spinning down, off balance, right-handed runner missed by Holbert. And Grayson County's got the ball back. Logsdon down the near side, picked up by Bird. Logsdon pulls up 18 right side. It's off to the left, no good. Maybe not the greatest shot in the world. Here comes Warren Central, off and running. Bird almost walked with it, but was able to recover. Misses the shot. In transition, layup, stripped on the way up. Runner for Hilbert is good. Travis Johnston is going to take a timeout as it is a 4-point Warren Central lead now at 33-29. Johnston none too thrilled as this is Cougar basketball on K105.
Hey, it's MB and the In the Know gang. We have wrapped up the show for 2025 and set our sights on the new year. Over the course of the holiday season, enjoy the best of the Rick Burgess Show. We hope that you and your family have an amazing Christmas and a very happy new year. We'll see you back here on January the 5th. See you then. Don't be stupid. Get in the know. Weekday mornings at 9 on Litchfield's Country Station, 103.9 The Moose, and the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Travis Johnston takes the full timeout after Warren Central has opened the second half on a 8-0 run. They lead Grayson County 33-29 with 4 minutes and 58 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Travis Johnston, the exact words he just said to his team was, let's show some fight. A lot better than what we just showed right there. And honestly, it's hard to disagree with him. 33-29, Warren Central leads, 4:58 left in the third quarter. Cougars have the ball out of the timeouts. Full court man-to-man pressure for Warren Central. The Cougars done a pretty good job against it, all things considered. Gaither picks up the dribble, gives it to Armstrong, who runs the baseline. Basket's no good, but he's fouled. Armstrong will have two shots coming. Foul called on McCombs. That'll be his second and the team's second, and Armstrong's first two free throws of the game coming. 74.1%. That number's starting to creep up as far as the percentage, back to his normal total. Last year hovered around 80%, and he makes the first there. Brody is now 60 points away from 1,000. He will become the technically the fourth 1,000-point scorer on this Grayson County roster, as you have Martis, Logsdon, Langdon, and Armstrong. Brody makes them both. He's got 13 for the game, and it's a 2-point Warren Central lead with 4:38 left in the third quarter. Holbert in between the circles. Holbert hit a game winner in a summer game against Grayson County when they played at Central Hardin back in June. It was an incredible shot, too. Really good defense by Grayson. Just one you had to tip your cap to. Ended what was a very exciting summer game. On the inside, good defense by Armstrong. Back out to Holbert. On the right wing, feeding into the post. Gaither gambles and is called for a foul on the floor on McCombs. Just Gaither's first, team's third. At least it was before the shot, because McCombs ended up making the shot and would have been an and one. 4:07 left third quarter. Into Bird, and a very late foul is called on Logsdon. I think it was a foul, but that was a late whistle. Logsdon's second, team's fourth. The Cougars have been called for more fouls in the first 4 minutes of the third quarter than they were in the entire first half. Ball in, deflected, but Bird is able to run it down. Cougars almost had a big opportunity there. They trail by 2. McCombs was open. They didn't get it to him. Instead, feed it to him in the corner. McCombs spins on Armstrong. Does a really good job, does Brody, in not letting him get the spin move, though. Bird, bounce pass right side to McCombs. Back to Bird, 3, deep one, right side, too strong. Langdon goes up against the rebound. Outlet to Logsdon. Logsdon in on Bird. Euro step in the lane. Off balance, misses the shot, and it's rebounded by Warren Central. Here comes the runouts, and it's tipped, and it's headed back the other way. As it was an outlet pass to the near side to Carter. I think Brody touched it, but I guess Carter ended up touching it again. There was no complaint from the Warren Central bench, and it happened right in front of them, so it probably was the right call. Gaither on the right wing, 2-point Grayson County lead, or deficit rather. They give it into Armstrong. Armstrong inside basket, good to tie us up at 33 with 3:10 left in the game. Cougars trying to find something here, and a walk is going to be called on Prince up at the top side. Chase Bonnock got to come into the game in place of Gaither. Full court pressure coming. Armstrong gets it in to a pass to Langdon. Tie game. Cougars have a chance to retake the lead. They had the lead at the half, 29-25. It's been a really good game. Neither team has been able to really take a huge advantage in this one. Langdon down the lane, gets the hole, flip shot good. Great take by Spencer Langdon. He's got 5 points. Cougs back on top by 2. 2:40 left in the third quarter. Left side into Bird. Back up top, swings it off right side to Johnson. In the corner, it is now Anthony with it. Bounce pass in the post. Looking for a cutting Bird. Misses the dunk. On the inside, flips it back to Bird. This time he lays it in at the rim. And a timeout, I think, is taken. It is a 30-second timeout taken by William Unsold, I believe. I think it is. Let's see what it is. Timeout taken by Warren Central. It is a 30-second timeout, as we're tied at 35 with 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining here in the third quarter of action. Again, if the Cougars win today, well, I mean, I could just say if we might have a Warren Central fan or two listening. The winner of today's game will play at 7:30 Eastern tomorrow against LaRue County. The loser will play at 6 o'clock Eastern tomorrow against Louisville Trinity. Now, if the winner of this game and that game tomorrow night, the winner of that one would then play back again on Monday. So if the losers of this game will be done tomorrow no matter what happens. They could win by 100 tomorrow and they'd still be done. Out of the timeout, Cougar basketball. They give it into Logston, 35 all, 2:18 and counting third quarter. Logston up top, left side to Langdon. Gives it to Bonnock on the right wing. Back to Higdon, left wing. Higdon fires down inside to Logston. Logston trying to create his own space, goes up, curls around underneath, and puts it in on the left side. Logston's up to 9. Cougs back on top, 37-35, under 2 to go in the third. Left side deflected into the backcourt. Bird runs it back down as Logston went chasing after it. Logston's done a pretty good job on Bird today. Open 3, left wing, good. Off the screen, Gavin Carter puts it in. He's got 7 points. And the Warren Central lead is back now to 1. 90 seconds left, quarter number 3. Langdon across the timeline. He spins all the way around, lets the defender go by. Now drives left side, tries to kick it to Logston. Instead just has to do a bounce pass to the left wing. Crossing to Armstrong, right side. Armstrong drives into the hole. Flip shot, no good, but foul shots coming for Brody Armstrong. Camden Sanders will check in. Foul called on McCombs, his third. That is a story to watch here. Warren Central has now 3 players with 3 fouls. Cougars have no players with 3 fouls. Oh, no, they changed the call. It is not on, I think I said it was on McCombs. It was actually on Carter, his second. So they changed the call. 2 shots regardless coming for Brody Armstrong, and he makes the first. Higdon out, Sanders in for Grayson. Sanders did a really good job on Thursday in the game against North Oldham. Armstrong has one more coming. If he puts it in, the Cougars will be up 1. And it is good. Brody makes the second. Grayson County leads 39-38, 1:06 left, third quarter. Up top, Prince. Right side to Johnson on the interior. They give it to a cutting Bird. Back out. Little ball fake for Anthony. Cougars don't fall for it. They fall for another one. Driving down the left side. Shots missed. Bird goes over top of Sanders and dunks it. Back on top by 1. 40-39 is the Warren Central lead. Langdon at the volleyball line as he crosses the timeline. Bird showed off his athleticism there. Armstrong, downhill drive, spins to his right hand, tried to flip it up, shots missed. Ballnock has the rebound on the inside, he's got it, and he's fouled and then thrown down after the play. That will be free throws for Ballnock. Called on Johnson, that's just his first. Actually, it's just the team's 4th foul. It's just the team's 4th foul, so it will not be free throws. I thought it was. 19.7 seconds left, third quarter. Cougars trail by 1. Into Langdon. Langdon off the glass, uses it. The immediate inbounds. And Grayson's back on top by 1, 41-40. 12 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Into the corner to Bird. His 3, left side, in and out. Rebounded by Grayson County with 5 seconds. They got it with 3 seconds. Langdon up to Armstrong with 2 seconds. Armstrong for the volleyball line. It is no good. He almost put it in at the buzzer. But at the end of the third quarter, it is Grayson County on top against Warren Central, 41-40. As this is Cougar basketball on K105.
Okay, babe, this new home insurance, I'm bugging out.
Why did you say buggin'? Ah! And why are you bugging?
I don't know what I'm doing. Why aren't you bugging?
Because we just need a State Farm agent. That's what they do. They help people understand their insurance and not bug out about it. Ah! And they're like there when you need them. Now quit bugging and say the jingle.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Call Doodah Hudson State Farm in Litchfield, 270-287-0287.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Grayson County leads 41-40 here as we start the final quarter of play. This has been an outstanding basketball game. This has just been a lot of fun to watch. You have two teams that are playing at a pretty high level, and it's one of those, sometimes you can kind of get a feeling at the end of a quarter. Like on Thursday, you knew the Cougars probably weren't going to come back and win that game. This is one of these, though, that I think we could probably play the last quarter of this game about 20 times, and I think it would be 10-10 as to who wins the game. The question is which one is it today? Cougars will set the ball. Ballnock bounce pass to the right block to Logston, who's stripped. Logston on the floor has got it back, and then I think a foul is going to be called. Nope, timeout instead for Travis Johnston with 7:43 to go. We'll take it with him. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
It's peace of mind when life takes an unexpected turn. It's knowing someone's got your back, whether you're on the road or at home. It's the assurance that your family's future is protected, no matter what. It's the personalized service from someone who truly cares about your needs. It's the unmatched reliability of State Farm. Meet Carter Harrell, your State Farm agent in Litchfield. You're going to like how he's always there for you. Visit State Farm agent Carter Harrell today.
41-40, Grayson leads. 7 minutes and 43 seconds left. Quarter number 4 here from the King of the Bluegrass tournament. Grayson County's first appearance in this tournament since 1982. They went 1-2 that year. Defeated Bullitt Central game 1, lost to Fairdale and Ocala Vanguard. They lost on Thursday to North Oldham, but now are up 1 on Warren Central here in the fourth quarter. Langdon out of the timeout, passes into the corner to Ballnock. Ballnock drives, kicks to an open Logston corner. 3, too strong. It's an air ball for Jack Logston. You don't see that very often at all. Warren Central in transition, an open 3 to answer. It's good. Might have even been banked in by Ian Daniel. And the Dragons are back up 2 now with 7:25 left in the fourth quarter. Cougars had a great look to go up 4 and instead are down 2. Langdon to Gaither on the right wing. Up top to Ballnock. Cougars playing without their second leading scorer tonight, Jagger Martis, who will not play for the entirety of the King of the Bluegrass tournament. Ballnock drives in, loses it, and he's stripped, and a foul going to be called on Warren Central. Called on Johnson. His second, team's first. As far as foul trouble goes, Bird and Prince have 3 for Warren Central. Foul trouble looked like it was going to be a story, but as of right now, it's not. Gaither throws it into Langdon on the right wing. Left side to Armstrong. Cougars trail by 2, under 7 minutes left. Armstrong deep 3, left side, hits off the back of the iron. Gaither taps the rebound into the hands of Higdon. Higdon then is wrapped up, and it'll be a jump ball arrow to Warren Central. Gaither did the right thing there, tapping it to Higdon. Higdon was just double-teamed really quickly. It was a great job with hands by Warren Central. They lead by 2, 6 minutes, 48 seconds left, quarter number 4. Up top, Prince. Gives it to Daniel on the right wing. Jab step up top now, swings it here. Warren Central up 2, trying to add to their lead. Driving in is Prince. He runs all the way across the baseline and kicks it out to Anthony. Back now to Prince. With the right hand, into the corner to Anthony. Anthony drives in on Armstrong, spins, falls down, and a foul is going to be called on Grayson County. On Brody Armstrong. That is his second, team's first. Travis Johnston and the Cougar coaching staff did not agree with that call at all. And I don't know what we're waiting on here. Okay, now we're playing. Throwing up top to Daniel, and a foul is going to be called on Gaither. That'll be Gaither's second and the team's second. Gaither probably had his hands in a little bit too much. If he had those hands out, if it would have been a foul, it would have been a bad call. That one, it's a tough call as Armstrong deflects the inbound pass away and out of bounds. And see, when Grayson plays with this level of intensity on defense, they're incredibly hard to beat. They just need to get that a lot more consistently. 6:14 left in the game. Warren Central leads by 1. They have the ball. Prince on the left wing. Up to Daniel. He's already hit a couple of threes today. Jab step for Bird. Out to Johnson. He will let the 3 fly. It dies off the back of the iron. Rebound. Out of bounds off. No, it actually doesn't go out. Now it will. It's off of Warren Central. As somehow that ball didn't go out. It just bounced all the way up the baseline, and 2 Warren Central players went after it. And the issue was they ran into one another, and one of them fell on their back, and it rolled on top of the ball as it was rolling out of bounds. Cougars trail by 2. Langdon breaks the timeline, and a foul called from behind on Prince. That is his 4th. Team's second. And Prince will go have a seat here as Hulbert and McCombs will come back in. Johnson will also leave for Warren Central. If you're Grayson and you can find a way to get Prince and or Bird out of this game, you're going to be feeling really good about your chances down the stretch. But you're down by 2 here. Langdon in the lane, splits the defense off the left side, misses the shot. Not a great look for Langdon, and the Cougars couldn't get the rebound, and Warren Central's off and running. Daniel in the corner. He had an open look at a 3, but Gaither quickly contested. Off the screen, Daniel gets another open look and puts it in. He hits his 3rd 3 of the game. Daniel had only hit 1 3 all season. He's hit 3 tonight. And Warren Central now has a 5-point advantage, 5:10 left in the game. Langdon on the right wing to Logston, left side now. Up top to Gaither. Gaither drives, he spins, loses it, gains it back on the left block, looking for help, and he's fouled by Warren Central. They're not making that a shooting foul. It is called on McCombs. That is his third and the team's third. The Cougar coaching staff wants a shooting foul, and I don't necessarily blame him. Langdon throws the pass away, and it goes into the hands of Daniel for Warren Central. The Cougars are falling apart down the stretch here against Warren Central. Another open three for Daniel. It's no good. Rebound putback is good by Bird. No, they're going to call a push from behind on Bird. That'll be his fourth. His fourth and the team's fourth. William Unsold, he didn't agree with that call at all. Bird, I think, went over about 3 players to go and grab that one. I was being blocked. Didn't have the greatest angle on it. And now Grayson gets a big break there, as that would have made it a 7-point game. Instead, it still remains at 5, but they need a basket here. Armstrong in between the circles. Right side to Higdon. Feeds it inside to Logston on the right block. Logston goes up. Basket no good, but he's fouled. Who's the foul called on? Let's see. It is called on Daniel, his second, team's 5th. Logston, who's had a quiet game tonight. He had a big second quarter. He's only got 9 points. Has not scored in the second half, or only 2 points in the second half. He's got free throws coming here. First one good for Logston. Chase Bonnock in for Grayson, giving Gaither a breather with 4:26 left. Logston to try and make it a one-possession game. And he does. Nothing but net for Logston. 46-43, Grayson trails in this game, 4:20 left. It's been back and forth. Warren Central on a little run. Hit a couple of threes. Bird on the right wing. Into the post. Armstrong deflects the pass back into the hands of Bird. Bird guarded by Logston. Up top, McCombs thought about the three. He doesn't take it. Instead flips it off right side to Holbert. Into the corner to Bird. Back up top. Running it is Daniel. His three over top of Bonnock. In and out. Rebound on the floor. Foul called. We'll see who this is on. It's called on Higdon for Grayson. His third, team's third. The possession arrow right now is in favor of Grayson County, should it come to that. Warren Central gets it in. They do have timeouts too. Warren Central's got 4. Grayson has 2. Shots missed up top. Logston gets the rebound for Grayson County, nearly has it taken away. It was a very dangerous gamble for McCombs. Logston back to Bonnock on the left wing. Right side to Langdon. Armstrong right wing now. Calling for some help to Higdon at the volleyball line. 3:25 remaining in the game. Cougars have a 3-point deficit. Logston defender by 15. Far side, in and out. Rebound on the floor. Higdon dives after it, flips it off to Armstrong. 3 for the tie. No good. Langdon with a rebound on the inside. Loose ball bouncing around. Langdon gets it out to Bonnock. Bonnock on the inside. He does a jump pass, swinging off Logston. 3, no good, short. Cougars have plenty of chances, and now bodies are hitting the floor left and right. And there's a player down for Grayson County. I think it's Chase Bonnock, as he is down hard after, and the training staff is immediately out to check on him. Bodies hit the deck left and right on that play. Grayson County had 3 looks at a game-tying 3 with 3:03 left in the game. And they couldn't get any of them to drop, and that was about as good of a look as you're going to get. Chase Bonnock, though, is the injured Cougar right now for Grayson County, and that is the most important thing that we are worried about. As we'll step aside really quick, Grayson County trails 46-43, 3:03 left. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
It's peace of mind when life takes an unexpected turn. It's knowing someone's got your back, whether you're on the road or at home. It's the assurance that your family's future is protected, no matter what. It's the personalized service from someone who truly cares about your needs. It's the unmatched reliability of State Farm. Meet Carter Harrell, your State Farm agent in Litchfield. You're going to like how he's always there for you. Visit State Farm agent Carter Harrell today.
Chase Balnock is now at least sitting up. I'm wondering with how quickly the training staff got out there, the trainers on site here, Fairdale High School. I'm wondering if he hit his head when he came down, and I can't see Chase right now, at least his face. I'm being blocked by one of the trainers, but he's sitting up right now, and now he's coming to his feet. He does look a little dazed as he's walking over to the far side. I'm wondering if he did hit his head. I believe it is Warren Central ball. I'm not entirely sure, though. It is blue ball, so it's Warren Central ball, 3:03 left. Tell you what, that possession you're going to circle for Grayson County. They had a ton of chances to knock one in and couldn't find any of them to drop in. They trail here by 3 with 3 minutes left. You know, we talk about this a lot. You've got 3 one-minute games for Grayson. You need to win by 1, at least in all of these. They miss a carry in the backcourt, and the Grayson County coaching staff is livid as Daniel carried it. Right side, they feed it into the post to Daniel. His swinging shot from the baseline is missed. Logston's got the rebound. Grayson County's off and running. Logston takes it straight to the hole, goes up, and he's fouled. 2 shots coming, and that might be on Bird, and that'll be it. Let's see. Oh, they bail him out, and they say it's on Halbert. No, it's on Halbert instead, and Holbert instead, rather. And that is big. That should have probably gone on Bird. 2 shots for Logston, though. These are 2 big ones. Free throw good for Jack Logston. Jack's up now to 12 points. The Cougar deficit is 2. 1 more coming for Logston. It is good. 46-45, 2 minutes, 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cougars down by 1. Prince, guarded by Higdon. Higdon not leaving his hip. Prince drives, gets away with a walk, pass deflected into the backcourt, and it's off of Grayson County's Jack Logston, and it was. As, man, if that ball wouldn't have taken that extra bounce, it would have been a run-out dunk for Logston, but it just got off of his knee and ended up going out, and you can circle that play as well. 2:10 left in the fourth quarter. Cougars trail by 1 up top. Armstrong almost got a steal. To Prince, head fake. Prince drives in on Higdon. Higdon got his back turned. Back out now to Prince has 8 points in this game as Grayson County's defense has done a pretty good job on him. 3 by McCombs, left side, in and outs. Rebounded by Higdon, and the Cougars will have a chance to take the lead. Looping a pass up to Armstrong. Very dangerous pass. Armstrong will do a bounce pass back to Langdon. Cougars have 2 timeouts left. 1:40 remaining in the game. They trail by 1. Armstrong, bounce pass up top to Higdon. Higdon spins it around, hands it off to Langdon on the right wing. 90 seconds now and counting. Cougars down by 1. Gaither at the free throw line, backs it off. Now speeds down the right lane, lowers his shoulder, gets the hole, flip shot's no good, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Gaither. That is Gaither's 3rd, team's 4th. And I think that's one of those plays that I know Steven and I disagree on. I just don't think that's a defensive play. I know by rule it's probably an offensive foul. I just don't like that call. It's just not basketball to me. Bird on the right side. Cougars down 1, just about a minute left in the game. Now the question is when do you start fouling if you're Grayson? The next foul will be free throws. Prince, he's a good free throw shooter, 76.5%. You don't necessarily want to foul him. 50 seconds left. Higdon knocks it into the backcourt, and it's going to stay, though, with Warren Central. Really good job by Higdon to reach around and knock it out without fouling. Camden Sanders is going to come into the game now. He's probably got fouls to give, which is probably the reason why he's coming in place of Gaither, who who's got 3 fouls. So you get 3 for Gaither, 3 for Higdon. They're going to throw it in the backcourt, and immediately Langdon fouls Dominique Anthony, who is a good free throw shooter, 6 of 7. That's who Grayson County wanted to foul, though, and this is a positive. You know, Anthony's a senior, and assistant coach Ethan Meredith was an assistant under Warren Central. Presumably he knows these players pretty well, and wondering if this is his scout of saying, Anthony's the guy you want to foul in a scenario like this. First free throw, nothing but net for Anthony. Gaither in, Sanders out, 2-point Warren Central lead. (47-45), one more free throw coming. Cougars do have 2 timeouts. They have the arrow as well. Both of them buried by Anthony. His first 2 points of the game, none bigger, as it's a 3-point Grayson County deficit. 43 seconds remaining in the game. Langdon will break the timeline, 38 seconds. Now the question is how quick do you go if you're Grayson? Handoff to Armstrong. Gives it to Logston, 3, topside, good to tie it up at the top of the key for Jack Logston. 25 seconds and counting now in the game. We're tied at 48. Jack Logston hits the biggest shot of the game so far. 16 seconds and counting. Warren Central beat the Cougars at the buzzer when they played over the summer, and that was made by Holbert. William Unseld isn't going to call a timeout. It's 6 seconds left. Higdon guards, lost, ball lost. Gaither dives after. Gaither's got it with 1 second. Shot is up at the buzzer, and timeout taken by Travis Johnston. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. A thrilling ending here. They're going to put some more time on the clock as this is Cougar basketball. No, actually, we're going to keep it here. They're going to talk about how much time's on the clock as Travis Johnston takes a timeout. 1.5-ish. .3 seconds on the clock. It is a tie game at 48. Grayson County has a chance to win it. If not, we will head into overtime. It'll be the Cougars' first overtime game this season, and Warren Central's first overtime game this season if we get to that point. 1.3 on the clock, and you got to imagine that 24 in white is going to be touching this in Jack Logston. It's been just a great basketball game, and I'm sure Lyon County and I don't know who they're playing in this next game. Maybe it's Louisville Butler. I'm sure they don't want overtime, but I'm sure the fans here sitting are saying, yeah, overtime wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but I think the Grayson County fans right now would be like, you know what? I think I'm okay with a win here. 1.3 on the clock for Grayson County. 48-48. They will inbound from the far side of the floor, just on their side of the half-court line. It'll be Logston, Armstrong, Gaither, Langdon, Higdon on the floor. 1.3 on the clock. We're tied at 48. Arrow is in favor of Grayson. They do have 1 timeout should they need to use it as well. Armstrong will trigger in. Armstrong scans a couple times, gives it to Gaither. Spinning shot at the buzzer is no good. Overtime coming up next. Jack Logston hits a shot with 25 seconds left to send us into overtime, and Gaither's heave is no good. Free basketball coming up in Fairdale, as this is Cougar basketball on K105.
Okay, babe, this new home insurance, I'm bugging out.
Why did you say bugging? Huh? And why are you bugging?
I don't know what I'm doing. Why aren't you bugging?
Because we just need a State Farm agent. That's what they do. They help people understand their insurance and not bug out about it. Huh? And they're like there when you need them. Now quit bugging and say the jingle.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Call Duda Hudson State Farm in Litchfield, 270-287-0287.
Midway Pharmacy doesn't have the largest selection of perfume, and that's likely because they spend more time making sure you're healthy and less time making sure you smell pretty. At Midway Pharmacy, You're getting more than a pharmacy. You're getting a pharmacist who's committed to working with you on all things health-related.
Because your health matters.
Experience what matters the most when you visit any county-wide location of Midway Pharmacy.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Overtime in the King of the Bluegrass here. Grayson County played 3 overtime games last season, won all 3 of them, including the triple overtime thriller against Davis County. They beat Apollo, and then they also beat Madisonville North Hopkins in an overtime thriller a year ago. Warren Central has not played an overtime game since losing by 1 to Henderson County on the 1st of February of last season. Here comes the overtime tip. It'll be Logston against Bird, and the opening tip is controlled by Warren Central. As Logston actually won it, but tapped it into the hands of Anthony. Again, right to left on the radio dial here. Grayson County and Warren Central tied as we start. Higdon is limping on the floor. He's hurt, and the runner is good. And Higdon after the play, and he's not putting any weight on his ankle at all. As Prince got the basket good, and Higdon appears he's okay. So Warren Central does have a lead now at 50-48. Langdon breaks the timeline across the near side of the floor. Handoff pass to Gaither. Up top to Logston, pass deflected into the backcourt. Loose ball, out of bounds off of Warren Central on the far side of the floor. I look over in each tunnel on the far side. You've got Louisville Butler over to our left and Lyon County over to the right. They're actually locked in and watching this. They're probably pretty entertained, knowing there's a chance they could play one of these teams on Monday. Higdon on the left side. Right side to Gaither. Up top to Armstrong. Cougars down by 2 here in overtime. 3:10 left in the overtime period. Armstrong thought about the 3. Drives down. He spins, loses it out of bounds. The ball will head back towards Warren Central. Cougars only scored 7 points in that fourth quarter. All of them were by Jack Logston. They only made 1 shot from the field, and that was that 3 with 25 seconds left in regulation. It's not necessarily been pretty, but a lot of credit goes to Warren Central in that realm as well. And are we going to have an illegal screen? No, a foul called on Higdon away from the ball, and that is his 4th. And that'll be free throws. It'll be free throws for the remainder of this game. And the shots will be taken by Caleb Prince, probably not the guy Grayson County wanted to foul. Prince 76.5% from the stripe. This season, and the first free throw is no good. One more coming. For Prince, it is good. He gets that one. 3-point Warren Central lead, 51-48. 2:55 left in overtime here from the King of the Bluegrass. Langdon down the right side. Handoff to Gaither on the right wing. Gaither back up top now. Logston swings it off left side to Higdon. Higdon got to be careful with those 4 fouls. Crossing to Armstrong. Armstrong is guarded by Prince, who has 4 fouls. Logston. Jab step on the right side, gets a screen from Armstrong. Logston, free throw line jumper, rolls in for Logston. 1 point game now, 51-50, 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in overtime. Hobart, left side to McCombs. Back out to Prince now. 51-50, Warren Central up 1. After Jack Logston hit a shot to force overtime, Gaither's runner, a heave at the buzzer, was no good. Driving in is Prince. Flip shot down the right side is good as he got around Higdon, who has to be careful with those 4 fouls. It's 53-50. Warren Central back up 3 now with 1:50 left in overtime. If you're Grayson, you do not need a 3 here. There is a lot of time left in this game. Logston, as the Red Sea parts down the right side. Logston couldn't get it. Instead, a contested 3, right side, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Grayson County on the interior. A contested 3 by Logston on the right side. It looked good, but didn't have enough on it. 90 seconds now left. Cougars trail by 3. This might be another of these scenarios where you need to know your scouting report, and if somebody touches the ball that you want, you foul them. And there's a foul on the far side. Is it a foul or is it out of bounds? I think it's a foul, and if it's a foul, it's on Higdon. It is. That'll be it for Kyle Higdon. He'll foul out with 2 points. It'll be Prince back to the line to shoot 2 free throws. I would assume it'll be Camden Sanders, and it will be. Two shots coming here for Warren Central with 1:24 left in the game. Prince free throw, good. Prince has scored all of Warren Central's points here in overtime, all 6 of them. And both of them put in by Prince. And now what just happened? Jack Logston called for a foul after the rebound. I was looking down at my notes and didn't see it. And Travis, is he like, what are you doing here? I mean, I didn't see it happen, but are we really calling it? And so now Warren Central is going to get 2 more free throws, and that might just do it with 1:24 left. It has been a greatly played game as the free throws missed by McCombs. I mean, it might have been a foul, but wow, you rarely see that, especially on a made free throw. McCombs gets the second, and William Unsold wants a timeout with 1:24 left. They lead by 6. And now you're in 3-point territory here for Grayson because Warren Central's making their free throws. It's 56-50. You trail by 6 in this game. You're going to need an impressive comeback. If not, you will be back here tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern, so 5 o'clock Central. And you will take on Louisville Trinity tomorrow, whereas the winner of this game will face LaRue County at 7:30 Eastern. You know, what do you do here if you're Travis Johnston? You know, the arrow you do have, by my count, Warren Central has 4 timeouts left. Grayson has 2. You know, you're in a scenario where you need a 3, but it's not dire. 1:24 left, down 6. Out of the timeout, it'll remain Armstrong, Langdon, Sanders, Gaither, Logston. Again, Cougars now have 2 starters now, as obviously Jagger Martis is fouled out, or is injured and will not play, and Kyle Higdon is fouled out. This will be a moment where you'd really love to have Martis. Hand off to Logston here with 1:15 left. Logston being chased back by 2 players. Armstrong thought about a deep 3. Instead, drives in, takes it to the hole, layup good. Down the right side, nice job by Armstrong, just taking it straight to the hole. And fouled in the backcourt, Holbert, and that is exactly who you want to foul. He's 1 of 4 from the free throw line this season, and Ethan Meredith immediately said foul, foul, foul. Called on Sanders, I believe is who they whistled that on. Really, we're not in any real worry about foul trouble after Higdon is fouled out. So Holbert, 1 of 4 from the line this season. A 4-point Warren Central lead with 1:02 left, and that is why you wanted to foul him, because that free throw was nowhere close. It was way long to the left. 1 more coming for Holbert. Misses them both. Langdon gets the rebound for Grayson County. 1 minute to go. Cougars trail by 4 in overtime against Warren Central. Back now to Langdon. Right side to Gaither, to Armstrong. Armstrong curls it around, spins again, goes up, flip shot, good, it'll go to the line! Foul called on Warren Central. Whistled on Holbert. Brody to the line to try and make it a 1-point game. And smart coaching here by William Unsold, as Ryan Holbert is out of the game now. He's their worst free throw shooter. In for Grayson County now is Evan Hasty. These are the biggest moments of Evan Hasty's career. Armstrong to try and make it a 1-point game if he can put this in. Free throw, good for Brody Armstrong. 56-55. 45 seconds left, and now if you're Grayson, you do not have to foul quite yet. And they instead foul at the half-court line. That's probably not the guy you wanted to foul. Caleb Prince, pretty good free throw shooter. He's 3 of 4 in the overtime already. Langdon, though, only his first. This is where Travis Johnson, looks at his assistant coaches, and especially because he has Ethan Meredith, who knows this Warren Central team very well. Who do we foul? And nothing but nets for Caleb Prince. And William Unsold obviously is not going to be putting players on the floor. Honestly, Bird is probably the one you'd also be okay with. He's 57.1%. Hasty out, Gaither back in. One more coming. It is good. Both of them in for Caleb Prince. 3-point game, Warren Central up, 38 seconds and counting in overtime. Langdon, handoff pass to Logston. Logston pulls up from the volleyball line. It's short. Rebound on the floor, ripped down by Langdon. Goes back up left side, doesn't drop. Somehow doesn't, and a jump ball is going to stay with Grayson County. How that shot did not drop for Spencer Langdon, and how that wasn't a foul, I don't know. Ball stays with the Cougars, though, with 26.2 left. You do not need a 3. Cougars have 2 timeouts remaining as well. Travis Johnson says not yet on the timeouts. They give it into Armstrong. Fadeaway 3, corner, no good off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Warren Central, and Logston will foul Armani Bird. I don't know if a fadeaway 3 in the corner was what you wanted from Armstrong. It was a good look, though. Foul's called on Logston, I believe. I have that as Logston's 3rd. The PA had is 4th. I think I'm right on 3rd. 2 coming for Armani Bird, 57.1%. And he makes it a 2-possession game by making the first one. 21.6 seconds remaining now in the game. Makes them both. Bird makes it a 5-point game, 60-55, 18 seconds left. Cougars kind of slowly moving up the floor. You need something to go here with 13 seconds left. Cougars got to go. Logston up top, trying to find help with 9 seconds. Running 3, good for Jack Logston, and Travis Johnston takes a timeout. An off-balance, fading towards the basket 3 for Jack Logston with 7 seconds left. Travis Johnston takes the timeouts to make it a 60-58 game. 7 seconds remaining in overtime. Hasty going to check back in for Grayson. The possession arrow in favor of Warren Central. Warren Central has got 4 timeouts remaining. Grayson just has 1. Looking in the game right now for Warren Central, they're hiding who they're putting in, but Prince is good free throw shooter. Bird, not statistically a great free throw shooter, but just made 2. Anthony has made a couple. The player you want on the floor right now is Ryan Holbert, but I can't imagine William Unsold will put him on the floor at all. So you got Prince, who entered 76.5%. He's had a big game today. You've got Karan Johnson. He's not attempted a free throw this season. Bird, who's 57.1, but has made 2 tonight. Dominique Anthony, who is 8 of 9 from the free throw line this season. And then also Jeremiah McCombs, who is 3 of 4 this season, 1 of 2 tonight, so 4 of 6. It'll be McCombs to trigger. 7 seconds remaining. Grayson trails by 2. Warren Central's got to get it in. Scanning once, scanning twice. They give it in to Bird. Comes up, or rather to Prince, who comes up the near side. Armstrong dives after. And I think it's going to be Langdon and there was a missing shoe, and it was Caleb Prince's. Travis Johnson was holding it. I think he thought it was Brody's, and it wasn't. 4.6, 2 huge free throws coming for Caleb Prince. If he makes them both with 4.6 left, probably the game. Two free throws. First one is no good. They do have one timeout remaining. And if you're Grayson, you cannot allow an offensive rebound here on a miss. 4.6 seconds remaining in the game. Let's see if Travis Johnston will take the timeout if it's made. It is good. 61-58, 4.6 seconds left, and Travis Johnston wants the timeout. The Cougars will need a 3 to tie. 4.6 seconds left. It'll be a full timeout. That's all he has left. The arrow is in favor of Warren Central. If you just joined us, you have missed a classic. I'm not sure either team is led by more than 6 or 7 points. And it's just been one of these games that if you came to the King of the Bluegrass tonight just because you liked basketball and you wanted to watch some good games, you got your money's worth tonight. Because this game has been a ton of fun. I know there have been some good games on the other gym as well. And there's still one more game to happen here as Lyon County is about to take on Louisville Butler. That game was supposed to start, I think, about 20 minutes ago. This has been a long game here. 4.6 seconds left. Travis Johnston says 4 seconds is a long time. To his team, it'll be Armstrong, Logston, Sanders, Gaither, Langdon. 4.6 on the clock. The Cougars trail in this game by 3 points, 61-58. Armstrong will trigger. He gives it into Logston. Logston angles back towards the middle. He curls it around. Logston contested at the buzzer. It's no good. In overtime, Warren Central defeats Grayson County by a final score of 61-58. Cougars get a couple of good looks at the end of regulation, at the end of overtime, but they don't go their way. Final score tonight, 61-58. The Cougars fall to 3-3 on the season. We'll come back. The fifth quarter show is next here on K105.
This has been Grayson County Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix K105. Sponsored in part by Future Designs Building Materials, due to Hudson State Farm, Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, Midway Pharmacy, Scotty's Contracting, and Stone. Hometown Hangout, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, State Farm agent Carter Hill, your global getaway, and by Grayson County Schools. Now get set for the fifth quarter show on the Twin Lakes Best Mix K105.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
The holidays are a time for family, joy, and gratitude. At Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, we're honored to be part of your community and to care for you and your loved ones when it matters most. Whether it's a routine checkup or an emergency, we're here close to home with compassionate care you can trust. From all of us at Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, we wish you health, happiness, and a wonderful holiday season. Thank you for trusting us to be part of your story.
Smith Overhead Door is redefining entryways in Litchfield, where every click of the remote promises reliability. It's not just about opening doors, it's about lasting assurance. We offer a service that inspects each part, making sure your door system thrives. With our service agreement with inspections up to 4 times a year, we spot the signs of wear before they whisper a problem, saving you more than just peace of mind. Opt for a 2-year plan and the savings rise. Make sure you get out the door with Smith Overhead Door at sohd.info. We're not just opening doors, we're opening possibilities.
Hi, I'm Bob with Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill. You might have noticed we don't have fancy decor or celebrity chefs. It's true, we've ignored the trend of upscale dining and extravagant renovations. That gets pretty expensive, you know. And in the end, it's the customer who pays for those upgrades. Not at Hometown Hangout. Our guests come to us for one thing, to have a great time. Whether you're with the family, the whole team, or just friends, you'll love our fun atmosphere, exciting games, and great food. Hometown Hangout on West White Oak. See you after the game.
The fifth quarter show on K105 is sponsored in part by Future Designs Building Materials, due to Hudson State Farm, Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, Midway Pharmacy, Scotty's Contracting, and Stone. Hometown Hangout, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, State Farm agent Carter Hill, your global getaway, and by Grayson County Schools. And now, the fifth quarter show with Sam Gormley on K105.
A heartbreaker today in Louisville as the Grayson County Cougars fall by the final score of 61-58 against Warren Central here in overtime. And, you know, this is just one of these that, you know, there's a lot to unpack with a game like this. You saw some good things. You saw some good fight coming back from deficits when your back was against the wall. But in the end, Warren Central just made the plays down the stretch that were enough. And, you know, Grayson had that look at the end of regulation with 1.4, 1.3, something like that seconds left. And I don't think it was the exact play they were looking for. And because of that, it ends up in the favor of Warren Central. So the Cougars will play Louisville Trinity tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time here in Louisville. We'll have the coverage of that game from here. Coming up on the fifth quarter show, we'll hopefully get a chance to talk to Travis Johnson. We'll run down the scoring from this game and more. As again, your final score tonight, Grayson County falls to Warren Central in overtime, 61-58. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
At your global getaway, we're all about creating unforgettable journeys. Now's the perfect time to plan your 2026 adventure. Fancy a Royal Caribbean cruise, a Hawaiian escape, or a magical Disney World trip? We've got you covered. As a Royal Caribbean Master of Adventure, we're here for your cruise weddings, honeymoons, and vow renewals. Trust us, you'll be in expert hands. Visit yourglobalgetaway.com and let's make your dreams a reality. Your adventure awaits.
It's peace of mind when life takes an unexpected turn. It's knowing someone's got your back, whether you're on the road or at home. It's the assurance that your family's future is protected, no matter what. It's the personalized service from someone who truly cares about your needs. It's the unmatched reliability of State Farm. Meet Carter Harrell, your State Farm agent in Litchfield. You're going to like how he's always there for you. Visit State Farm agent Carter Harrell today.
Quality paves the way. That's the motto of Scotty's Contracting in Stone. All of the crushed stone products from Scotty's Quarry in Litchfield are mined underground. Scotty's Contracting and Paving provides cleaner products made from pure limestone. If you agree that quality makes the difference, contact the team at Scotty's Contracting in Stone for crushed stone products for your project at 259-5696. That's 259-5696. Our quarry is located on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Cougars fall tonight in overtime to Warren Central in the King of the Bluegrass by the final score of 61-58. They will now turn their attention tomorrow. They will play Warren Central, or rather, they'll play Louisville Trinity at 6 o'clock Eastern Time here in the same gym that we will be. I will have the call for you from that one as Warren Central advances to face LaRue County tomorrow in that game. So this does solidify, though, that Grayson County will not play on Monday here. So it solidifies as well that we will be with the Lady Cougars on Monday as they face Central Hardin on Monday afternoon. So that just to kind of talk about some of the things coming up forward for us. You know, in this game, Jack Logston and Bertie Armstrong each finished with 22 points, and it's going to be the story of the Cougars had their opportunities, had some chances, and just didn't have enough down the stretch to make the play to come back and win the game. Coming up, we'll hopefully get a chance to talk to head coach Travis Johnston as the Cougars fall today by the final score of 61-58. The fifth quarter show continues here after this.
Midway Pharmacy is your trusted local partner in health and wellness, offering free delivery so you never have to worry about picking up your medications. The friendly staff knows you by name and is always ready to assist you. Living and raising our families in the same community, they understand your needs. With a wide range of services and personalized care, Midway Pharmacy is here to make your life easier and healthier. Visit or call any countywide location today of Midway Pharmacy.
How do you define success? Is it in the mastery of skills, in teamwork, in responsibility and self-discipline? Is it found through communication or through problem solving, innovation? Is it in the inches of small victories that lead down miles of self-discovery to a destination where potential and purpose meet? Prepared and confident, Grayson County Schools. Success is what you make it.
The holidays are a time for family, joy, and gratitude. At Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, we're honored to be part of your community and to care for you and your loved ones when it matters most. Whether it's a routine checkup or an emergency, we're here close to home with compassionate care you can trust. From all of us at Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, we wish you health, happiness, and a wonderful holiday season. Thank you for trusting us to be part of your story.
It's peace of mind when life takes an unexpected turn. It's knowing someone's got your back, whether you're on the road or at home. It's the assurance that your family's future is protected, no matter what. It's the personalized service from someone who truly cares about your needs. It's the unmatched reliability of State Farm. Meet Carter Harrell, your State Farm agent in Litchfield. You're going to like how he's always there for you. Visit State Farm agent Carter Harrell today.
Midway Pharmacy is your trusted local partner in health and wellness, offering free delivery so you never have to worry about picking up your medications. The friendly staff knows you by name and is always ready to assist you. Living and raising our families in the same community, they understand your needs. With a wide range of services and personalized care, Midway Pharmacy is here to make your life easier and healthier. Visit or call any countywide location today of Midway Pharmacy.
How do you define success? Is it in the mastery of skills, in teamwork, in responsibility and self-discipline? Is it found through communication or through problem solving, innovation? Is it in the inches of small victories that lead down miles of self-discovery to a destination where potential and purpose meet? Prepared and confident, Grayson County Schools. Success is what you make it.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Fairdale, where Grayson County loses in overtime 61-58 against Warren Central. Travis Johnston joins us now, and Coach, this is one of these games that, I made a point saying, this tournament brings a lot of people who just come just to watch basketball and just be entertained. And if you were one of those people, you were entertained in a game like this because what the largest lead of the game was 6, maybe 7, and it was just a really good basketball game that they just made one more play.
Yeah, I thought so. I mean, they're really good. I mean, they're probably pretty heavy favorites to win the fourth, and they may not have the stud like Kate Unseld. I don't know. Amari Bird's a pretty big stud.
So is Prince.
Prince is too, but they have that culture of winning, and just like yesterday, I mean, St. X, they were beating them after one and all that stuff. But I'm proud of them. I told them I don't like losing, and that they should be mad about it too. But we need to move it on to the next day, tomorrow, to be able to get ourselves a win because, they're down, but, heck, we played 2 top 15 teams in the state, and that's what this is about. This isn't – we knew coming up here we're probably going to get a loss or two, but that's not what this is about. It's about that competition. It's about seeing how we stack up with the best. And, other than a small lull in the second quarter against them and then a big lull or the entire second quarter against North Oldham, you're playing with those guys. And we just got to make sure we shore up some stuff to where we're not having those lows for so long.
Were you proud of how your guys have fought?
Oh, absolutely. We got down 18 Thursday, 67-49, and we could have just gave up and stopped. But then I think we ended up cutting it back to 7 at some point in that game. And, here in the second quarter, we had a couple of bad possessions, then ended up getting it back. Third quarter, they start 8-0 run. Got a timeout. We got a bucket. We got back into it, and I'm proud of all of them. I'm in particular proud of those 3, Brody, Jack, and Spencer, for having to go against that pressure the whole night. And if you notice, they got out of their trap. They just went to a full court man and just turned us because we were doing so well in that trap.
Did they get you once?
Maybe once.
But I think if I told you they're going to get you once the entire game, you'd
absolutely.
say take that.
I don't know what our turnovers were, but it feels like it was under 10, which is obviously the goal. Or I think we said under 12 just because of how they are. But we didn't want live ball turnovers, and I can only remember one to where they got out and got a layup off of it. So, like I said, I'm proud as heck of them, but the credit to them and their competitiveness, they're not happy with fighting hard and competing. They want to win, so we got to make sure we're ready to go tomorrow.
How do you use that in the proper way? If you get what I'm asking with that, as far as being ticked off at a loss, because I think you can use it in the right way and you can use it in the wrong way.
You got to use the loss and be mad about it for the next game, because you got to play another really good team tomorrow, and they're not going to take it easy on you just because you played 3 games and we hadn't had very much substitution and all that stuff. But then in the grand scheme of things, you got to look big picture and say, hey, this at some point this is going to help you. They don't understand that yet, but at some point this is going to help you as long as we use it the right way and understand, hey, we're beating these, or we're playing with these good teams by sharing the ball, by moving, by getting in the lane and kicking, by rebounding, all that stuff. To on the flip side, when we're playing somebody that maybe is looked at as not as talented, we still have to do those things, and then we'll really beat teams like that.
Really quick yet?
Very little. I watched a little bit of them yesterday and a little bit of them today, but I was more focused on us. And Coach Hill, obviously, he does believe.
You like watching film?
He likes it a little bit. He does unbelievable on the scouts, and he's already watched a couple of their films. So we'll get in, and I'll get home and watch some and try to see what we can do. But
do you kind of like that? The quick, is it kind of fun to –
Sometimes it is.
Maybe a little better if you're playing LaRue tomorrow?
Well, obviously if it's teams that are big important games like Edmonton and all them, you want to have those days and you want to see it all. But in teams you don't know very well and you're not going to see, I kind of like this environment just because you'll get a little bit on it, but at the bottom line is we got to play how we play, and if we do that, then we're going to be in every game up here.
Because the same thing is they don't know anything about you either.
Yep, exactly.
I guarantee you probably most of those Louisville Trinity kids don't know where Grayson County is.
I highly doubt it.
Unless they got a house on Rough River, right? Coach, I appreciate it. We'll talk to you tomorrow. That's head coach Travis Johnston. More in the fifth quarter show after this.
Okay, babe, this new home insurance, I'm bugging out.
Why did you say bugging? Ah! And why are you bugging?
I don't know what I'm doing. Why aren't you bugging?
Because we just need a State Farm agent. That's what they do. They help people understand their insurance and not bug out about it. Ah! And they're there when you need them. Now quit bugging and say the jingle.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Call Doodah Hudson State Farm in Litchfield, 270-287-0287.
Living on the lake is a luxury. Lake homeowners have been supplementing their properties with the best quality rock, stone, and asphalt products from Scotty's Contracting and Stone for years. Scotty's Quarry has been serving our lake customers with cleaner, underground mined, pure limestone for driveways, landscaping, and construction projects. Our crushed stone products can also be used to assist in erosion control near waterways. If you live on the lake, contact Scotty's Contracting and Stone for an estimate on high-quality products and service at 270-259-5696.
Ever struggle to find a place where everyone can have a good time? Whether it's guys' night out, girls' night out, or the whole family, Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill has you covered. Celebrate with the team after the game. Enjoy live music or enjoy the cornhole tournament. The arcade games keep the kids entertained while you enjoy happy hour discounts on drinks and appetizers. With a full menu of the longer favorites, there's something for everyone. Find Hometown Hangout on Lest Mydonk in Litchfield.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Cougars fall tonight by the final score of 61-58 in overtime. The scoring for this game for Warren Central, 19 for Caleb Prince, 14 for Armani Bird, 9 for Ian Daniels, 7 for Gavin Carter, 5 for Ryan Holbert, 3 each for Jeremiah McCombs and Karan Johnson, and 2 for Dominique Anthony. For Grayson County, 22 for Brody Armstrong and 22 for Jack Logston. Brody will be our Hometown Hangout MVP for today's game. Spencer Langdon finishes with 7, 4 for Caden Gaither, 2 for Kyle Higdon, and 2 for Chase Balnock. So again, tomorrow the Cougars will be back in action here, 6 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Central against Louisville Trinity. I'll have to look here and see if that matchup's happened. If it has, it's been a while since it has. It's not happened since I've been here. Obviously, the LaRue-Grayson matchup has happened a couple of times, but as far as a Grayson-Louisville Trinity, see, that's the thing. We got to make sure that we don't call them Whitesville Trinity tomorrow. There is a difference. The Shamrocks will be the team that the Cougars will be facing tomorrow, as that game will start at 6 o'clock Eastern time. Again, if you're making the trip up here, we can do that. If not, we will have same time or same place. Wherever you're listening and with us here tonight, we'll be back on the same place tomorrow for that, as it'll be the first time that Grayson County has faced Trinity. So I'm trying to look here at my stats as I'm talking. They've only played them once in the history of the school. It was back in the year 2000. And it was Trinity that won that game 67-64. So it'll be the second all-time matchup between the Rocks and the Cougs tomorrow at that. And then now with this result, we will be with the Lady Cougars on Monday afternoon. So that'll wrap up our coverage here tonight. Grayson County falls in a heartbreaker to Warren Central by the final score of 61-58. So until tomorrow afternoon, this is Sam Gormley saying so long, everyone.
The Fifth Quarter Show on K105 has been brought to you in part by Future Designs Building Materials, Duda Hudson State Farm, Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, Midway Pharmacy, Scotty's Contracting, and Stone. Hometown Hangout, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, State Farm agent Carter Hill, your global getaway, and by Grayson County Schools. Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105, is a presentation of Heritage Media of Kentucky, Incorporated. Any rebroadcast or reuse of the images or depictions of this programming without the expressed written permission of Heritage Media of Kentucky